Hello and welcome to Trading 5 Talents. In this video, I want to bring all of my Ironfly iteration data sets together and then try to create this final Ironfly bot that I want to use to make passive income. So here are my final conclusions on how I'd like to do this. So remember, I had 4 original Ironfly variations running on SPY. I was using Option Alpha to automate all of these trades and all of their iterations. You can try Option Alpha for free if you'd like to. There's a link down below if you want to check it out. But with these 4 variations, I made 5 iterations of each for a total of 20 different bots. I chose the best bot in each iteration set. And from there, I want to use the conclusions that I've drawn from that data set and make this final bot for passive income. So I made videos on each of these iteration sets. These were the winners. I'm just color coding them for now, but these are the winners of each of the sets. And I want to use the information from these iterations to see if I can make an even better SPY Ironfly trading bot. So just to summarize, with the 1530 iteration set, the 10 DTE worked the best, and this is because we had better premiums. With the 3030 iteration set, the 50% profit target worked the best, and I believe that had the best balance between profitability and letting the winners run. With the trailing stop iteration set, the 10% and the 15% worked the best, but again, if I had to choose, I would choose the 15%, and what I found there was that the trails simply stop out your profitability too early, especially when compared to the free range setups. All right, and then with the free range iteration set, what I found was a 7 DTE worked the best, but the opportunity cost was an issue, meaning that there was a lot of profit still left on the table if you didn't take it when it was there, and just if you let it run because you chose to let it go free range, you could be losing out on a lot of profit. So that's a summary of each of these 4 iterations. So if I combine all of that data and all of that knowledge together, I can make this Flybrid bot setup. And what this is, so what that would look like is this: an at-the-money Ironfly on SPY, which has been constant throughout all this testing. 10 strikes wide, another constant. But now I'm going to look for 10 DTE Ironflies. So instead of the 7 DTEs, since the 10 DTE worked the best, that's what I'm going to choose. And then I want to take profit at 50%. And I chose 50% based on my 50-50 iteration set conclusions. I'm going to have a stop loss at negative 25%. That was also mentioned in the 50-50 conclusions because I believe this provides a very clean risk to reward ratio of 1-2. Risk 25% to make 50%, and then no trailing stop. And I got those conclusions from the trailing stop data set as well as the free range data set, and just letting the winners run all the way up to 50%. So back to this idea of no trailing stop. This is the opportunity cost that I was referring to before. So if we looked at the highest performing iteration of all 20, which was just the 7 DTE free range, versus the Flybrid, what I'm calling this new bot after putting all the data sets together, this is what I found. So in this first column, well, let's look at the middle column just to make things really clear. So this is the free range trades, the profit and losses that I got from each of the trades during this last 20 or so tests. All right, $3,600. That's the sum of all the profits and losses. Right. The closing percent in this first column, for example, in this first trade, the free range closed for $445 in profit. That was 73.6% of the total profit that could be made. All right. So you have your closing percents here in this first column. The ones in purple are the ones that I'm interested in right now. So with the free range, I had $3,600 in profit, right? With the Flybrid, the 2550, okay, 25% loss or 50% gain. These are the numbers that would have occurred had I had this particular bot. So $302 versus $445, free range wins. $279 versus $353, free range wins. Again, free range is winning in these first 3 trades. But here's a 4th trade. So this is what I'm talking about here. The free range only made $65 on this trade. It only closed for 10.7%. However, this particular trade went up to at least 50%. So I would have made $305 on this trade, 50%, but the free range didn't because it left that profit on the table. It never took profit. It just exited 2 hours before close, and you got $65 for it. All right. So down here, look, we would have made a loss, but the free range made $60. Okay, that's what would happen. $149 would have been a 25% loss. But these next two purple ones right here, you can see the free range only closed at 27.9 or 19.2% for these amounts right here. But these trades both went up past 50%, and so they would have closed at 285 and 276. Down here with these purple ones right here, the free range closed for losses on both of them, and it took a very large loss, negative $354 down here. My Flybrid would have made $257, or it would have only lost $148. All right, you can see that there are some losses down here that the Flybrid would have made, but the free range didn't. So overall, the free range made $3,600. The Flybrid would have made $2,700, let's say $2,800 if you round up. So yes, the free range is going to make more, but you're also not going to be in the trade as long if you're taking these profits at 50%. So I believe if I'm going to move forward with any bot, it's going to be what this 2550, this Flybrid bot would be, because I'm combining the advantages of all the different iterations into one particular bot and just letting that run without having as much a risk of assignment as this very profitable free range Ironfly bot. So that's what I'm going to start running in my live account starting this upcoming week. And I'm going to be reporting back on how it goes. So make sure you subscribe so you can see the progress of this particular bot. But if you want to try Option Alpha out yourself, again, there's a link down in the description. And if you have any questions about this hybrid bot, this Flybrid, what I'm calling it, then please leave a comment down below. If you have a question about Option Alpha, about Ironflies, or options trading in general, then please leave a comment down below. So in the meantime, trade wisely and take care.